Okay, we're going to do another sketch using the Geometer Sketchpad from Geometry Module 1. This one we're looking at Lesson 4. That's on page 32. We'll do this modeling exercise over here where we're given a line L and a point A. Now on that line, we want to construct a line perpendicular passing through A, perpendicular to the line. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and start out with line L. To make a line, I'm going to click on this tool, which right now I see as a segment tool. I have this little triangle, means I can click and hold, and I can go ahead and get the double-headed arrow, which means I have a line. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here, and it looks like a horizontal in the example, so I'm just going to stick with that, and I'll just go ahead and put that line out there. It wants me to call that line L, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Label tool. I'm going to click on the line itself. It wants to call it J, so I'm just going to double-click, and I'm going to L. So that is now line L. Just move the label down and dragging underneath the line. And I also need a point A, not on that line, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab my point tool. I'm just going to go ahead and put it up here. I'm going to turn on the labeling tool, click on it, and I'll call it point A, and I'll just move that over here as well. Okay, then we'll just go ahead and, and start the sketch. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our compass tool, and I'm going to start that with the center at point A, and I'm just going to move it, click and hold, expand it out so that I intersect line L in 2 points. So this looks pretty good. And to save myself some trouble, I'm actually going to put this point right on the line. So my radius point, I'm just going to go ahead and click right on there. So now that point is now on the line, and I don't have to create a point there. So I'm going to click on my point tool, and I'm going to go ahead and find the other point of intersection. So I'm just going to go ahead and move that down so I see that the circle is highlighted and the line is highlighted. That's how I usually like to do my points of intersection. I click on it, and now that point is on there. So next thing, I think I want to label those points as it appears in the module. So let's go ahead and turn on the point labeling tool. It looks like the point on the left is called B, so I'll click on that. There's B. I'll click on this one on the right, and that's C. So those are now labeled. So I'm going to go ahead and draw circle B with radius BC. So I'm going to go ahead and get my compass tool back. I'm going to go ahead and make sure the B highlights. I'm going to click and hold, drag over to the C, and that's circle B. I'm going to do the same thing going back the other way. So since the compass is still selected, I'll be on C. I'll click and hold. I'll drag back to B, put it on B, and there I have circle C. So we're just going to have to go ahead and find the intersection of that circle, or the two intersections if you like. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll do it a different way this time. I'll just go ahead with my select tool. I'm going to select this circle and this circle. So I like to hold down shift when I use my select. Notice the arrow kind of turns to that right, that kind of horizontal. So I know I have them. So I have these two circles selected. I'm just going to go ahead to construct, and it'll construct intersections. It automatically created those points for me, and they're selected. So I could just go ahead and construct a line between those if I wanted to. Or as is shows in the instructions, I should click on point A and one of those points. It should pass through all of them. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one, and I will just construct a line using that. And right there I have the perpendicular to line L passing through point A. And it asked me to call that AD, so I'm just going to label one of those points D. So I'll just say label this one down here as D. So now I have AD. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and click off everything so I don't have anything selected. So I could just kind of selection tool, click in white space, and if I wanted to, I could go ahead and hide all these unnecessary, at this point, circles. I mean, if anyone wanted to see how it was made, you'd leave them on, but I could just go to display, hide circles, and now it's kind of a lot clearer. We have L and we have AD passing through point A. All right, so that's that sketch. We'll do another one soon.